more than it in practice is, although it is obviously still.
Well, the truth is actually, while many of the commandments and laws may have similar underpinning values, like, for example, the value of respect for every human being and kindness, actually, the Jewish view is that it's not enough to why we have so many practical laws is because it's not enough to say, be kind, love wins, love everyone, because actually, unless you concretize that into a specific thing, it ends up just becoming airy-fairy and not actually meaningful. So, yeah, be charitable and care for the poor. Judaism says, no, give 10% of your income to charity. Okay? Respect your parents. Okay, very nice idea. What does that actually mean in practice? That means you can't sit in your parents' seat in the home around the table. Show respect for them. It means you shouldn't call them by their first name. In front of them or even not in front of them. It means, and Judaism says this is something that applies to all of humanity. It's part of the Ten Commandments. It means doing things to better their existence. They gave you an existence, so now you do things to ease their existence. So, or whether it comes to, it says, don't judge people harshly. Okay, well, what does that mean practically? How do we go about that? What about when I see someone do something that's clearly bad? How do I do that? Don't gossip. Yeah, we should never gossip. But I've really got to share this with a friend. Do you? So Judaism gives us parameters. It says every word you speak should be absolutely kind, absolutely necessary, and absolutely true at all times. So sometimes just because you really want to gossip with someone and tell them about what someone else did, if it's not necessary, if they don't need to know this information, and if it's not public information, you're not allowed to share it. It's considered evil speech. So there are some basic principles that underline Judaism, but the reason why there's so many detailed commandments is because Judaism believes you have to concretize them into specific laws, otherwise it's just going to become meaningless. So what are some of the key principles of Judaism? Fundamentally, they're about moving beyond yourself in life, trying to get beyond yourself. That's the project of what Judaism calls upon, and to instead ask, what is it that's needed of me by my Creator, and what is it that's needed of me by my fellow man, my fellow human being? So that's what underpins it all, and then everything flows from that. And so the two values that will determine the actions in both those things will be the value of justice and the value of kindness. And sometimes those things, there has to be a middle ground between the two. If you're kind to people who do terrible things, you can end up doing more evil in the world. But also if you're too just, if you're too harsh on people, you might betray them their chance of turning around, redeeming themselves. So yeah, I'd say those are two really, really critical values, kindness and justice. Yeah.
Hi, thank you so much for watching. To watch another one, click here. To stay up to date with all our content, click here to subscribe. And if you're able to, you can help support JTV to grow and grow by clicking join below this video, where you can become a member and get perks including early access to videos and private live discussions with me. But most of all, you'll be partnering with us on our mission to change the world.